Right now it is calm, dark, and quiet, a very stark contrast to the setting here yesterday of violence and mayhem. We are standing in front of the University of Virginia Medical Center where paramedics brought 20 injured people here yesterday. We are working to determine the status of those injured people. And this morning, the state of Virginia and the entire country is mourning the loss of 2 Virginia state troopers. Police identified them as Lieutenant H.J. Cullen and Trooper Pilot Burke Bates. They were killed when their helicopter crashed yesterday around 5 o'clock. Those troopers were helping law enforcement monitor the white nationalist rally in the area. And we also have to warn you about some strong video. There is another death to report. A 32-year-old woman was killed yesterday when a driver plowed his car into a crowd here in Charlottesville. Police say 20-year-old James Field Jr. intentionally drove his gray Dodge Challenger into a busy area, killing that 32-year-old woman and injuring 19 others. Now, this all began yesterday when a white supremacy group arrived to town to protest the removal of a Robert E. Lee statue from a park. The crowd quickly turned violent as it was met by groups protesting their arrival. And by the end of the day, 3 people were dead. Attorney General Jeff Sessions opened a federal investigation and released a statement in part saying, quote, "The violence and deaths in Charlottesville strike at the heart of American law and justice. When such actions arise from racial bigotry and hatred, they betray our core values and cannot be tolerated." The president also sent out tweets condemning the hate and wishing condolences to the victim. The Virginia governor has declared a state of emergency, and this morning we are working to determine the status of everybody that was injured yesterday. Back to you.
All right, Matt Finn live there for us outside the hospital.
Thanks,
and we'll check back in a little bit later in the show.